Hey guys, we are back and today we are only moments from London, here to see this gorgeous 5-bedroom detached family home. I can't wait to get inside, so let's check it out. Okay, stepping inside Olive House through this huge steel door and of course your driveway with your in and out electric gates, and what a welcome home. I mean, the aesthetic is quite different inside to the outside. You'll see what I mean a bit later. It's a new build, but it's been actually built on the outside in a kind of Georgian style, which I really like. But here I'm going to back up again because we have a double height ceiling and a galleried landing, which really just opens this space up. I mean, look at the size of it, it's huge. On the floor, we have got white resin, which is of course underfloor heated as well. Couple of rooms off of the hallway, but I want to take you straight through to the main room, the kitchen, living, dining room. Through these black crystal doors and wow, this room is incredible. Talk about open plan living. It actually spans the entire width of the property. Now I'm going to take you straight through to the kitchen. I'm sorry. This is gorgeous. See what I mean about the different styles? This is giving me Miami, LA, beach vibes, and I'm here for it. Look at this arch. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely perfectly framed there. So all of the appliances, obviously really high spec. We've got Siemens here with a downdraft extraction fan, which means you don't have anything ugly up here. You just got this beautiful lighting. The lighting, by the way, in this property is incredible. So much ambience and atmosphere. Look at all of this hidden LED lighting. Now, this central island is brilliant. I mean, I think you're going to be preparing food here, maybe having a little drink, having your morning coffee and breakfast, or entertaining. This space is built for entertaining. We actually have not just one, but 2 dishwashers. I mean, if you're going to be getting through a lot of drinking and eating, you're going to need those. 2 ovens, an inbuilt espresso machine, and that beautiful marble top that we've got here has been carried through to the back, and of course this splashback as well. Lovely traditional, so you know, we've got a few little sprinkles of the traditional with this lovely sort of butler style cottage sink, and then this brushed tap there, a cooker tap of course. And then through here, actually, let's just give you a minute here for this beautiful oak fluted cabinetry, and of course a breakfast bar. What did I say? Popping up there for your breakfast. Now through here, freezer, fridge, is hidden storage. And not just any hidden storage, follow me. Through here, you can put all of your dry goods, all your spices, but even further, there's another room. You've got a separate utility room. So handy. I mean, sink, you could do all of your bits of cooking here, so that's your show kitchen. And even better, it actually joins back onto the hallway and your little cloakroom. So if you are coming back from maybe a muddy walk, you can put all your coats in there, take all your muddy boots off. You've also got access out onto the garden as well. There is space for probably what would be your washing machine, but you don't even need to worry about doing that down here. Just wait, there's something upstairs. Love a secret door. Right, leaving your bespoke Nolte kitchen and into your dining area. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind having my dinner around this table. You've got your breakfast bar for your more informal dining occasions, but here, dinner party, and obviously they've chosen this circular table that beautifully sits under and mirrors this spectacular circular skylight. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. Wow, what a feature point of this room. And then we've also got more hidden LED lighting. Not that you need it, we have just flooded with natural light in this room through all of these beautiful windows, but that is just stunning. And then maybe once you've eaten or before, you can come through to your living area and chill here with a drink. Preferably not red wine, because as you can see, the colour palette is cashmere. very soothing colours. I think they've done exceptionally well with such a large space. I love that it's been divided into these sections so that here I'm well aware I'm in my living room ready to relax, but I can see everyone cooking. Hello! You know, yeah, I'll bring over a martini because I think this space would be perfect to set up a little bar. Come on, I love hosting. I'd be here making a drink. What would you like? What would you like? Beautiful. And then you can relax here, maybe watching a movie. Oh, Sunday afternoons here would be delightful. And I love that everything has been very softened. We've got another beautiful curve here, lots of organic materials, wool, wood. I mean, look at this fan, that is absolutely beautiful. And that material is carried on through to your media wall. And all of this backs onto the garden, and that's where we're heading next. Out onto your very expansive resin patio, which again spans the entire back of the property, so plenty of space for your garden furniture, barbecue, maybe a cheeky hot tub. You don't have to worry about privacy either because they've planted mature conifers all the way around. Here you've got a lovely nice bit of lawn, perfect for the kids to run around on, and it's easy maintenance. Over here we've got a double garage, but don't forget at the front of the property you do have space for 3 cars. And it doesn't end there. We've got an outbuilding over here, so let's go and have a look at that. Wow. I mean, this isn't your average shed in the back of the garden, is it? This is like a mini house. This is what you want from an annex, and it could be anything you wanted. It goes without saying that, of course, it's got heating, it's been plumbed, you've got electricity. It's been basically set up, in my opinion, like a movie room. Wow. But gym, and if it was a gym, you are sorted, because in here, you've got an ensuite, which also makes me think it could be perfect for the teenagers. Once you've had enough of them, you can set yourself up in here. Grandparents, even a lodger. The possibilities. So back into the entrance hallway, and remember I said there's quite a few rooms coming off of this. To my right is a huge room. I mean, I'm a movie lover, so I'd be turning that into a cinema room, but honestly, it could be anything you wanted. Snug room, playroom, a gym. We also have 2 downstairs WCs, and this one has a shower. Very handy because next door is your cloakroom and your utility room. Hey, that muddy walk might have gotten real muddy and you want to clean before you go through your lovely white house. To my left, we have got your lounge, and that's where we're heading now. Well, you are spoilt for choice in this house. Not only do you have the chill out zone in the kitchen, but you have a dedicated lounge here at the front of the property. Very cozy. Look at this sofa. We even have a very unique arch bioethanol fireplace carrying that arch through that we saw in the other room. I mean, we've got a coffered ceiling, more of that beautiful hidden ambient lighting. Oh yeah, of a cold, rainy afternoon, this is where I'd want to be snuggled up. Cup of tea. Now, if you were wondering, well, where am I going to work from home? Completing the ground floor is, of course, your home office. What a luxurious place to have in your own home, popping to work downstairs. This is gorgeous. We've got this huge mirror here, bouncing all of that natural light back into the room, and obviously more bespoke cabinetry for all of your folders and your files. And I think when you're buying a property, it's so easy to be wowed by the big stuff, but the devil is in the detail, and honestly, the finishes and the craftsmanship in this property, everything from the paintwork to the flooring, even things like the switch panels, it's all meticulous. We are now on our way to check out the bedrooms, but before we do, I wanted to show you one of my favourite features of the entire property. Is this not the best use of understair storage you've ever seen? Glass wine store. I mean, what else are you going to use this space for anyway? Look at this. First of all, you want people to see this. Very impressive as they come in. Practical, but mainly you want people to see. I love that. And this staircase as well is stunning, an ornate turning staircase that goes all the way to the top floor, so it's triple height. And I like that this black wrought iron balustrade is a nice contrast actually to the white on the floors and the wall. Very striking and a real feature focal point of this beautiful hallway. Right, up we go. Onto the first floor and onto another expansive hallway. Probably not the best measure, I'm a short person, but these ceilings are really high. More LED hidden lighting and a copper radiator. Not seen one of those before. But the real standout piece up here is this Juliet balcony, which just opens the space up for this magnificent bubble chandelier. Very nice, especially if you're coming in down there and you get to look up at this. Can you imagine it? You're inviting your guests from here? Welcome. To my left is the principal suite, and that's where we're going now. Oh my goodness. I feel like I should be dragging my luggage into some kind of boutique hotel. This is beautiful. First of all, I am drawn to this bespoke walnut fluted headboard, which has been recessed into the wall, and then that's been carried on into the ceiling. So it kind of gives the impression of like a canopy. Oh, really nice. Maybe too many cushions. It's always too many cushions. That would take a lot of time in the morning, but it looks good. It does look good. And then through into here, you have a dressing area, which I like that it's not like a separate room with a door. It's still part of the room. This is lovely. A great amount of space here. Brilliant versatility, and then you move into your like hidden bathroom. Yup, I'm in a hotel. This can't be someone's ensuite. This is opulence. Oh my goodness. I love these gold touches. Got to be careful with gold, because if you go too far, it can be a bit garish. Not in here, perfectly balanced. We've got beautiful wood tones as well, marble, and everything's got two basins, 2 mirrors, 2 showers, one toilet. You don't need 2 toilets. What a centerpiece again. I love that everything is so symmetrical. This wasn't put here just for me, and I'm not that small. This was here already. You need a step to get in. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Come on. In we go. Look at the size of this. This is such a high Lusso freestanding bath with a seat. Come, oh my goodness me. Yeah, you can leave me here. This is great. Bedroom number 2, another great size. And in this one, they've really lent into that more traditional style that we saw on the outside of the property, that Georgian style, with things like these integrated wardrobes with this lovely paneling. And then we've got these vintage radiators. And something we've not mentioned yet are the use of sash windows throughout the property. You never see this. I love them. Of course, they're double glazed. But yeah, I think those are beautiful rather than massive, big contemporary ones. Speaking of lights though, I am like a moth to a flame with these. I just love these sort of hanging moons. Beautiful. This one actually enjoys an ensuite, a similar aesthetic, but this time instead of gold, they've gone with a matte black, a bit sexier. Back into the hallway. Now we have the 3rd bedroom just here. It's basically a mirror of that bedroom. It doesn't have an ensuite, but it does share the family bathroom, which is gorgeous. We've got a stone bath, stone basin, and this travertine tiling throughout. So before we go upstairs, I did want to just show you a little extra on this floor. They're always thinking of it. Practicality, if you've got a family home, you've got your laundry up here. It's very rare you see this, quite an American style actually, having your tumble dryer and washing machine, but it actually works really well. Everyone up here can put all of their laundry here. You're not bending down. Nice height. Here we go. Up we go. I mean, this is a retreat. As if this house couldn't have got any better. Look at this. What a sanctuary. It's also huge. Oh my goodness. If this was my house, I'd be bagsying this floor. This is mine. I know we've seen the principal already, but this is principal 2.0. I think this is where I'd be. This is where I'd be. And you also get to enjoy the lovely garden views through your Juliet balcony. Now this is a seating corner. Sometimes in houses, especially show ones, they plonk a chair under the stairs as a reading nook. No one's reading there. I'm reading here. Look at this. Oh, it's massive. Look at that poof. I'd be having a morning coffee, reading my book. I'd be very happy here. This is great. Admiring my massive room. Okay, and if you were thinking, where are you going to store things? Follow me. This, if I can get it right, eaves storage. Christmas tree, in it goes. Very nice. And I love the architectural feature of being in the roof. It's cozy, but it's also very open as well. We've got a nice big mirror there, which is perfect for seeing what you're wearing. And if you're wondering where your dressing room is, don't worry, that's sorted too. Plenty of inbuilt storage in your dressing area that leads to your spa-like wet room. The colour palette is very zen. Wow. We've got another beautiful freestanding Lusso bath. I love that all of the bathrooms have a very similar theme running through them, but they all have their own individual personalities. Tell you what, there's something very freeing about having a shower just in the middle of the room. Yeah. This is design-led living. Top spec tech, the pinnacle of craftsmanship, and beautiful architecture, all wrapped up in a house that looks like it could have come out of a magazine. This has been Olive House, and we would love to know what you thought of it, so let us know in the comments, and we'll see you soon.